No, it's fine. I don't think they'll come after us. It's fine.
Okay, well, welcome back, everybody. And this is the second season of You, Me, and Swing.
You got both of them recording, right? All right. Awesome.
We got 2 cameras and live. Not live.
We're
Anyways,
excited. This is the beginning of season 2. We're really excited because we have a lot planned for this season. So first off, we got our new additions, which is YouTube. We got a camera right there and a camera right there. And eventually, hopefully, we'll have even more cameras.
oh yeah, hopefully.
Hopefully.
It's going to be bigger, better, and sexier this season. So we have been so excited, so much that we amplified our whole studio for it too.
Yeah, we got the whole set. We decided to change my whole studio around. We moved the couch over, put it in the corner over here. We've got our shelf all set up, and we wanted to design the set a little bit to give you guys an insight on what our personalities are like, what our interests and passions are. So up here, we've got a bunch of
Knickknacks.
knickknacks, objects that signify things that we're passionate or we have interest in. So if you guys ever have questions about it, go ahead and comment in the comments under this YouTube video. Or even if enough of you guys want to know, we'll do a YouTube video on every single one of them. And we're just going to constantly keep adding to those every time we
Yeah,
have
each one
something that
has
means something.
Yeah, each one has such not like a huge story, but each one has a unique, quirky story to it that really defines who we are. And they're just great. So we're excited to see what you guys are curious about.
And we're really excited because this season you guys are going to get to know a lot more about us. We're going to do vlogs to show you guys, our daily life, things we do for fun, interesting things that are happening in our lives. You guys will get to see challenge videos. You guys will get to see react videos. We're going to do everything. And it's all going to be along with our You, Me, and Swinging, episodes that we're doing every Tuesday weekly.
Yeah, we're going to bring a whole new concept inside of our lives that you guys never saw before in the first season.
So this is our first time to YouTube, though. So hopefully we get integrated pretty well because we're a little nervous about it.
But that's all right. We might as well just dive into it. Right?
Yeah, we're pretty confident. I mean, we got a lot of people requesting this podcast to come back. So we are really excited to make sure that you guys got to see a little bit more inside of our lives. So that's why we decided to start this YouTube.
Definitely.
YouTube journey, and hopefully it goes well, honestly, because I've heard a lot of stuff about YouTube, bad and good. But we're excited to start the journey regardless.
Yeah, definitely. We're always ready to take on something new. And then we're also going to be taking on Patreon. So that's something that we're definitely going to be stepping into.
We're really
excited. Territory.
Yeah, we're really excited because that gives you guys, the fans who are really positive about this, who wanted us to come back, that gives you guys the opportunity to help us support us. This is something we're really passionate about and we're happy to share with you guys. So hopefully you guys will go to our Patreon and help support that, along with subscribing to this YouTube page that we're going to be on as well.
Yeah, and Patreon is kind of more behind the scenes of us, like setting up the podcast or us setting up YouTube.
Yeah, the little conversations we have in between.
Yeah, the in between.
It'll be
stuff.
A lot more like sexy videos, a lot more special and unique videos that will be posted up there, and challenges, and that forth. Oh my gosh, our cats.
Sorry if you can hear our cats just crying. She probably has her toy running across the house with it. It's just fantastic.
But that'll be your opportunity to get a little bit more sexier into our lives. We'll have a lot more like content related to challenges. To those ones will be a lot more just very. Oh my gosh! Take that toy away from her.
No,
we can't play right now, Melody.
No.
Afterwards.
She is a dog. She is their first pet, but she's a cat. Just don't know where she got the dog instincts from. My goodness.
Yeah, but
anyways,
it'll be. And also, one thing will be more in-depth vlogs. Sorry, we got very sidetracked. More in-depth vlogs, sexy stuff, and a lot more unique challenges that we're going to do. So,
and just kind of to clear up, because we're doing vlogs on YouTube, but with the Patreon, we're doing more, like you said, more in-depth vlogs. So something you won't see on YouTube, you're going to see in Patreon. So you're going to be paying for something you won't see anywhere that's free.
Yeah, exactly. So why don't we get right into it? The first thing we have is, I think what everybody's expecting right now is the reason we left. We left in, what was it, mid-October, I think?
Yeah, I'm thinking so.
Mid-October, and we never really gave an explanation. We had the last episode with our lovely producer right now, which is Shay, my sister.
Oh yeah, Shay was a guest in the last episode. Thank you very much.
She was our season finale.
Abrupt season finale, but
abrupt, yeah. We didn't expect it. We didn't want it to end. We didn't expect it to end, and we do owe an apology for everybody because we didn't expect it to come to such a sudden close.
Yeah, because we did say we're gonna come out with one, and then it didn't happen. We're just like, oh shit.
We kept putting it off, but I hope that this apology will make it up for it, and hopefully everything we explain will help clear things up.
And everything that we're bringing to this season 2, the bigger, better, and sexier is definitely going to make up for it. I'm excited.
And it's definitely bigger. A lot bigger. Too much to hold in your mouth.
Okay. Anyways.
So the first reason, which is the most obvious that I think we did post on Instagram, right? We talked about this reason on Instagram. Was the mental health.
Yeah, we talked about the mental health and the 2 jobs.
Yeah, so when we quit in October, we had a lot going on. We were struggling a little bit financially. So that's why we started 2 jobs. We also had 2 jobs because we were trying to save up to move in with the couple we were with at the time.
Oh yeah,
But we'll talk a little bit more about that later. Yeah. So that was the reason we had 2 jobs, and along with my band and Katie's side project, we basically were doing 3 jobs at one time. It became a lot, and with this podcast, added on 4 to each of us because this podcast took a lot of time for us to do every single day. Because we do
everything ourselves. Yeah. Everything is done by us. Most podcast people have at least like an assistant or like some other friends helping them out, set up stuff. No, it's all us.
Yeah, right now though, we do have the only help that we have one more addition to the team this season, which is Shay, our producer.
True.
She's also our art designer and our set designer as well. She helps design our sets during holidays. You'll get to see that with our next episode, which to us is tomorrow, but to you guys should be a little bit of a skip in the future.
Are we gonna say what it is?
Well, it'll be a Valentine's Day special.
Ooh, Valentine's Day special! So exciting.
But Shay will help design all the art for that, for the decorations and everything. So she's going to be a big help this season.
Mm-hmm. But let's get back on track about why we left.
Yeah, so we left because it was overloading us and just a lot of stress, and I couldn't keep up with it, so we had to let it go.
We decided just to put the mental health a priority.
Yeah, that self-care should come first before anything else.
And we will always promote self-care.
Self-care before anything else, because
100%.
I mean, you see it every day with YouTubers. Every single day they're quitting YouTube because they have too much going on, or they're just too stressed or depressed because of all the negativity. It can get hard,
and they just keep trying to push through it like unnecessary when they know they need a break. So whenever we knew we needed to stop, that's what we did. But we do, of course, apologize and everything. And then also we wanted to mention, because mid-season or kind of early on in the season or mid-season, we met our couple.
Our infamous couple.
Sorry, I forgot. Yeah, we met the infamous couple.
It's okay.
And it's not the reason why we left, but we really stopped exploring into the swinger lifestyle experiences and really...
That was a big reason.
Yeah, and it sucks because we really couldn't bring the content that we wanted to bring to you guys, and the experience in general and the education that we would bring to you guys to the podcast. It just went on a complete downfall. We were like, oh no, what the heck are we going to say now? We don't have that much. We kind of ran out of stories.
Yeah, it was getting really hard only having experience with one couple and it being the similar experience every time. So that kind of hindered our content in a sense. So now that that's done, we've been getting a lot more content, and we're excited to share with you guys because we've experienced a lot in the past 2 months already.
Oh, yeah. You guys be prepared. It's going to be good.
I just burped right there. That was extreme. Anyways.
I can smell it.
Oh, I'm sorry. You could light it on fire probably.
Okay.
We don't expect our episodes to get monetized. We're just happy to do this for you guys.
Indeed.
Anyways, and then I mean, along with that, I was working at Taco Bell. That was a lot. I was working 75 hours a week.
Oh yeah, that was
Plus,
fun to
I was
watch.
putting in. My band has been playing a lot of shows, so that I've been putting in 10 hours a week for that. 80 hours a week. I 2 full-time jobs is basically what I was doing, so it was really hard.
Yeah, that's pretty intense. And then I decided I needed to take on another one because I was doing my side project, which earns money, but not as much money because it takes a lot of time, more time than you think it does. So I decided to go work at Freddy's, and that was a great job. But I don't know how many hours I was working. I was working like...
You were working quite a bit, like 45 hours in your main job.
Oh, yeah.
You were working 20 hours to 30 hours with Freddy's.
And then 15 hours in my side project.
Yeah, 15 hours to 10 to 15 hours. So that was a lot. That was a lot for you.
And then plus the podcast.
Yeah. So, but now we don't have 2 jobs anymore.
Screw that. We're done.
Yeah, and our lives are a lot more calm. My band's more just on a steady path instead of all busy at once.
And our mental health, love.
Yeah, our mental health is doing amazing now. I contribute that a lot to being able to not be in that relationship anymore. Like we had good memories in that relationship, but sad to say, I'm enjoying life right now. I'm really like up and I'm just excited. I've been in a really good mental state lately. The best I've been in a while.
Yeah, it is great, and we thought we were.
And bringing up the couple, I guess that brings us to separation, because the last time you guys knew, we were in a sort of relationship with them. So that brings us up. What's going on?
What
are you doing?
I'm sorry.
Jesus.
Trying to grab my chapstick. I am so clumsy. Anyways.
So
a lot of people were asking.
Yeah, a lot of people were asking about what it was, or that they were hoping to find it. And we hope everybody finds what they're looking for in this lifestyle. It's one reason we're still always looking for it every day. Oh, here comes our cat and our dog.
Oh, okay. Hello.
Anyways, so we should kind of start with explaining what that relationship was. It was...
at first it was just to meet them.
It was just friends with benefits at first.
That's
we met them over an app that we use a lot to meet people, which is Reddit. Reddit, and that's
very
common. We're not going to expose any pages or sites or anything, but we met them there. We FaceTimed them to, verify, like you should with all people before meeting them, is verify. But we met them at the Cheesecake Factory. That was the first time we met them. They had just moved here from Hawaii and stuff. And
we kind of met halfway. They came about...
Yeah, they were located across the state from us. We were located here in Tucson. So we met up in Phoenix, and we really enjoyed our time with them. And so it became a friends with benefits thing at first. We started going to their house and seeing them. They came to our house.
Because we had a lot of things in common. We thought we had a lot of things in common, and then just conversations were rolling. And then the second time we met them,
we really enjoyed our time with them.
Yeah, we genuinely did, of course.
And so sometimes it eventually led into us. We started hanging out maybe 2-3 times a month. This started all in May. We were meeting 2-3 times a month. And eventually we started to experience what was polyamory, where we were starting to get feelings for more than one person at a time. Like, yeah, I loved Katie and I loved her indefinitely, and I could never stop loving her. But I was starting to experience that I had a lot of love to give to more than one person. And so let's explain what our relationship was.
Yes.
So we all started to catch feelings, everybody in this relationship. But me, I'm straight, Katie's bisexual, so the girls started to fall for each other.
Yeah.
I fell for the girl as well. Oh, why don't you explain it? I'll give you the opportunity.
Okay.
Give me lubricate my mouth.
Yeah, give you a break.
Lubrication is important.
So me and her were starting to start falling for each other. But because we were both bisexual, and then so her husband started to fall for me as well, because they started to talk about it and communicate between each other that because they are polyamorous type of people, they came to an agreement that they are falling for us as a couple because she started to feel feelings for Cody as well. And it was just a genuine thing, and it's not, the guys weren't dating, the guys didn't feel anything for each other except for like a good friendship type feeling, right?
Yeah, because we were he was more bi-curious, had bi tendencies, but I was straight.
And it's all respect.
So we were more best friends. Yeah, we're all, it's whatever people are comfortable with. That's a good thing. That was a good thing about them. They were very careful about comfort zones.
Yeah, always appreciate boundaries. Always good to set boundaries.
So it was the girls dating, me dating her, and him dating Katie, and we were all together, and we don't really have much hate to talk about them because everything we did, we enjoyed our time with them. We experienced a lot from them. We got a lot of experience from them, and they helped us go through that polyamory experience. And whenever that was brought up to us by them, that they were polyamorous, we decided to,
have that conversation about what polyamory is, how that could be into our relationship and what our feelings are with that couple as well, because it was kind of obvious. We can all see as we were hanging out more and more because
that we all had feelings and general connections.
Definitely.
But, with all relationships, it happens, you fall for people and it comes crashing down sometimes. Although we have no hate for them,
but like
things did come to an end, and it's normal. You meet people. It happens every day in dating life, and it's the same with the polyamory thing.
It's just a part of the experience.
We don't regret it. We don't, we appreciate the experience we got out of it. That's all we can really say from it. But it all comes crashing down. It didn't come crashing down. It came to an end, and
resulting from, like, we would say, just happening of miscommunication towards the end, not clicking in necessary some certain.
Sorry, it's still hard to talk about it just because it's like not necessarily hard as an emotional. It's just hard to talk about it because I'm still confused about what happened, because honestly.
There was a lot of miscommunication that was definitely unnecessary. We didn't get to explain certain situations that we wanted to. They didn't get to explain situations that they were avoiding to explain. So we were just like, alrighty.
So we're not going to like hate talk. And, it was all, we all came to an amicable end. We were all okay with it. There was no hate. We were all, okay, we're friends. We just didn't click, and it happens. It happens in everyday life, and it's okay. It's just part of the experience that you're going to experience with polyamory. Exactly. And honestly, we're so happy we got to experience that, because I never knew I had a polyamorous side, but we both kind of have it because we realized in the past we both didn't have the best childhoods. We were felt very unloved at times.
We came from broken homes.
Yeah, broken homes.
That's the best way to put it, I feel like.
And so we do have a lot of love to give to people, and we realize that. Although, are we doing it right now? Are we looking for relationships again with couples and all that? Not really.
Not necessarily, no.
We do understand we're slightly polyamorous, but we just have to find that right person to be polyamorous with, just like them. Here's my cat.
Okay, Riley.
But we were happy with the experience. It just sometimes people just don't click, and at the end it came down to us not all really getting along and not being able to communicate. We had a lot of communication issues. In the end, when we were talking, it came down to a lot of us trying to explain things and some of us not getting to. But that happens. It's just miscommunications. Humans make mistakes.
Yeah, it is what it is. But we'll go over some.
Yeah, we'll go over some of the positives of the relationship. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
You're stealing.
I'm stealing your content. I'm sorry.
You're stealing my thunder. My thunder. Okay. Anyways, there's a thing that we both agreed on. Hey, you want to chill, please?
I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Anyways, Riley, you can chill. You can back up. Squeeze me. Thank you. Anyways, a positive that we can say that we got out of a relationship that we both agreed on is that they helped us get out of our box that we never really thought like out of our comfort box that we never thought they would.
Comfort zone.
Yeah, there you go. I don't know why I put box. Comfort zone, because like we said, we never thought we would even think about polyamory.
Yeah, and like then, Katie holding hands with a girl for the first time in public stores and stuff like that.
Yeah, she gave me those first experiences. So it is kind of like a lot to. She was, I guess, would say my first
making out in the middle of a pool at a resort.
Yeah, that was fun. Lots of fun. Yeah,
it was fun to watch.
Yeah, we made great memories with them. Another positive. We made so many great memories. We went to the river. We did so many first things. It's kind of crazy. I think that's the best way to put it. So many firsts that
we did make memorable. A lot of memories. Like honestly, one of my favorites was I remember going to the lake with them. That was really fun.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Generally enjoyed the time that we had.
Yeah, we honestly genuinely enjoyed our time with them.
Like we enjoyed spending time with them. I feel like.
Yeah, we were always excited to go up. We were always excited to talk to them. So like we generally enjoyed it, but things happen.
Yeah.
We don't have any hate for them.
Definitely
They
not.
inspired us to be more creative and to show our creative side a little bit more, which we're doing right now.
Yeah, we are. With the whole, we got creative with this whole studio.
They really pushed our boundaries. They told us to reach for the stars, and we're very appreciative for that, because if that didn't happen, the podcast would have never came.
Yeah, that's true. That is very true. And
so we really don't have no hate for them, honestly. We truly hope the best for them, and we hope to honestly be friends in the future.
Yeah.
Hope to still talk to them, but
we're not gonna beat around the bush. We're gonna tell you the negatives.
Yeah,
okay?
there were some negatives. Just like every relationship, there's always negatives.
Yeah, and we're gonna bring you the juice. We're just not gonna beat around the bush and say it was all fabulous and stuff. We did explain about like, so it hurts like normal in the end, of course.
Yeah, I mean, when it first happened that day, I honestly was really hurt. I had no idea what was going on. Like I remember being at work and I'm like, just stressed out.
It was just a shitty way that it happened, because it happened over text. You know?
It happened over text, and we didn't really expect it to happen.
Yeah,
because we were like we said at that time, we were really busy. We were 2 jobs, my band, her side project, which we're going to talk about soon, just so you guys know. I know we've been being discreet about it. Episode 3, yeah. So we were just caught off guard, and it hurt. It hurt just like all relationships, because we had feelings for these people.
So that's how we kind of like reassured ourselves that we are poly, because it hurt, like as if we broke up with somebody, and we did. So, and yeah, fighting isn't easier. No.
Yeah, nope. Fighting is just the same.
A gazillion times worse. Not worse. Okay.
No, because that's a little expressive. Dramatic. She has this.
I just don't like fighting. I just hate fighting.
Yeah, but I mean, it doesn't get any easier. 4 people, 2 people.
Yeah.
You're always gonna have problems in a relationship, but it came down to that. Fighting just came down to us being the end because we couldn't communicate well, but. I think it fell down to both sides, honestly.
Yeah, and the way that we handle our fights and the way they handle their fights, it's just different dynamic.
And so that takes a little bit of an adjustment.
Yeah, and something that we couldn't adjust to, and that was a part of the reason why.
It got really hard, honestly, after 2 jobs. That 2 jobs really did impact the relationship, because we weren't able to call them when we promised. We weren't able to do the things we promised to do. Yeah. And that was our fault. I will admit that was our fault. We weren't able to keep our promises because we would both get off maybe 1 a.m. in the morning, exhausted because we had to work the next morning at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah,
and it would just wear on us. And that was our fault for making promises we couldn't keep at the time. I'll admit that.
Yeah, agreed.
And the other one was, it was hard. It was kind of like being in the first relationship. It was like the beginning of a relationship again, like
first time dating ever.
You're scared to truly be yourself,
so you kind of put on a front. You kind of like brush over certain things that you would not like, but then you say you like because they like it. If they like pickles, you like pickles.
And there were times where we were like very just quiet because we didn't want to be our silly selves, because we didn't know if they were going to scare them away or not. So that was our mistake too, but this is also our first relationship. We still have a lot to learn. Hopefully we'll find that again, but we still have a lot to learn. And
yeah, we always, of course.
It was just part of the experience.
Yeah, and we don't regret it. We have a lot of love for them, and
it came to an amicable end, and we hope they're doing good. And that's all we can really say.
And if you guys want to like ask any more questions, or you didn't get to hear what you guys wanted to hear, just ask us, message us, comments what you guys want to hear more on that. But that's pretty much all we have on that subject.
Because that was a big part of that was a half a year, honestly. But
yeah, it's quite a chunk.
Yeah, but I mean, it's been 2 months since we've been away from them, and we've had a lot of experience without it. We're not really looking for that again right now. Like, if it happens, it happens again. If we find the right people, then we find the right people again, or the right person. But right now we're just sort of looking for more making friends, not relationships.
Agreed. All right.
But right now we're not going to get into too much detail just because we want to save that content for you guys to keep listening for other videos, unfortunately.
Yeah, because we can tell you everything like right now, but we're not going to. We're going to wait till we can actually give you details.
Yeah,
so
we want to make episodes each a story for you guys.
Yep.
We did honestly recently meet really great people lately.
Oh my gosh, I know. We were after like the relationship ended, like no coincidence or anything, just like after the relationship ended, all of a sudden we started meeting these people. People started reaching out to us a lot more, and we were just like, oh, okay, there's more couples really wanting to this friends with benefits thing, and then more people around our age, not necessarily
what's weird too is so many couples came like while we were gone. There were no, before we met this couple, there were no like couples here in our town.
Oh, I know.
Like doing swinging or anything, but now there's so many. We've met so many people already.
Yeah, like after the first season ended, and then after the couple ended, more couples, just everywhere,
honestly. Yeah, but we've met some really great ones, some that we've made friends with now, and
we always meet beforehand. Like we either like call them, we FaceTime them, and those are always pretty good. I don't think we've had any bad ones lately.
And honestly, other than that, we've just been with our regular jobs, our 9 to 5s, and I've just been doing my band, a lot of band stuff, and now the podcast, and I'm excited to really get into stuff for you guys.
Oh my gosh, I've been so excited for the podcast. I've been so excited.
Yeah, and speaking of the podcast, we really weren't coming back for a while.
Oh my gosh, I know. Yeah, no, we weren't going to come back. No.
Why are you being so weird?
Because
You're acting like a chicken. Anyways, we weren't coming back because we didn't find a reason to at first. And then we started getting all these comments, messages, DMs from people telling us, hey, I just discovered your podcast. It's really helping me and my fiance, boyfriend, whatever, start to live this lifestyle, and it's really helped our lives.
Yeah, and I can even want me to pull up some examples.
Go ahead and show some examples. We're not going to tell who these came from, but they're going to be anonymous. But these are actual statements from people that have commented to us.
Yes, and we love even the negative ones. So go for it. Like you're saying, if we're doing a bad job, please give us recommendations. Like this wonderful person. They said, hey, I really enjoyed listening to the podcast. If I can make a recommendation, it would be awesome to hear about some of your encounters with other couples, whether they went well or not. We're a couple who have...
Which, real quick, this season we will be doing that. We're going to be going a lot more into stuff like that.
Yes.
For you guys.
Very. Because of this comment especially. He said, we're a couple who have talked about doing this one day, but we're both very scared. And we're scared for the worst case scenario. So maybe hearing some of your experiences that didn't go well can give us some courage. Thanks. Well, that is what we're going to bring to you, because we have some negative experiences, and then we also have our great experiences.
Some really great ones too.
Some really great experiences and tips how to make those experiences always turn out great. We figured that one out too. And then this one, she's great. Know her personally. She's great. She said, hey, I love the podcast. I listen to it while I do homework. LOL. I think it's super cool that y'all are so open and sharing your experiences. Can't wait for the next week's episode. And this was, I think she said that after our last episode, which I felt really bad.
Yeah.
But that was so sweet for her to reach out, and because we do have people who just kind of stray away from talking to us because of all of this. And we're just like, okay, that's cool. But then the people that we do know, and they're like, hey, good for you for being open and being who you are. We really appreciate that and love it. And
we love receiving those comments from anybody that has good things to say, bad things to say. If you guys even want us to talk about certain things, give us those messages in our comments, DMs, whatever. We love feedback. We love giving you guys what you want to hear.
We want to dip into our lives and show you what we're experiencing, because we're doing taboo stuff that nobody's really doing, and we're really excited to show it off.
Yeah, we're honestly, we can't wait for you guys to see the rest of this. Like, I think we might have a rave coming up in 2 weeks that we're going to go to, that we're going to vlog. So we're excited to show you guys this.
Okay.
But other than that, I think that's kind of sums up today's show. Today we just wanted to dedicate to you guys.
Ooh.
Explaining why we left, giving you guys
the whole spiel.
Yeah, the whole spiel of what's been happening. And we have met a lot of couples these past 2 months, and we're going to go into those experiences, going to keep going through this. And we've honestly started something new that we want to talk about with you guys a lot too. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. We'll probably go into that tomorrow's episode, honestly.
Oh yeah, we're going to dip into that. We're going to so excited for tomorrow's episode.
Yeah, tomorrow for us, it'll be our Valentine's Day special that we're shooting.
Yes.
But for you guys, it'll just be the next episode that you listen to.
Yeah, but it's
okay. We hope to see you guys there.
Don't forget to go follow our YouTube channel that we're going to have up. It's You, Me, and Swinging, just like that. And then also it's like that on
our Instagrams.
Instagram, Facebook, also Twitter. Twitter right now is also really great, blasting off. You can find our personals off of those. We're always tagged into everything.
Yeah, mine is Cody F.I.H. Katie's is
Katie 22K. I'm pretty sure that is it. I will have to double check.
Make sure and follow us though, and we hope to see you guys there, and hope to see you guys in the next episode.
And we'll make sure we link our Patreon too.
Yeah, we'll see you guys later. This is You, Me, and Swinging.
See you guys.
Bye.